Hi, my name is Joe Jackson. I'm an interviewer and a broadcaster. Back when I was 10 years old, I read a paperback called The Elvis Presley Story because, roughly the same time, I'd seen a movie called G.I. Blues and Elvis became my first pop hero. When I read that Elvis was discovered by Sam Phillips in Sun Records in Memphis, Tennessee, I said to my mom, one day I'm going to Memphis to thank Mr. Phillips for discovering Elvis. Roughly a quarter century later, I did go, and I did get to meet Sam Phillips. But the interview turned out to be a bit combative. This clip is from my 1 hour documentary Conversations About the King, which is currently available at my website joejacksoninterviewer.com and on Mixcloud. But enjoy this clip.
You know, after I put Scott and Bill with him, and they'd go and rehearse, and they'd come and say, "We believe we got something." I'd listen, and in my opinion, if we had it, fine. Because God, I was looking for it each time, you know. But I would send them away. But I'd send them away in a manner that I could hear a lot of great potential. But we weren't there. And that's all right. Mama was something that he cut down on in the studio. See, playing around after we were getting ready, just stop.
Not at your suggestion. Not at your suggestion. Because someone said now that you came in with the record and said, do that. So that's... Okay, good. Well, I like to address these because if these are the myths that are gaining currency, it's better to throw them out the window by addressing them. You know what I mean? It's the suggestion that Elvis Presley came in and wanted to be either a gospel singer or a pop singer. And you had a vision of delivering black music to white people, and you made him go along with that vision.
No, I didn't make him. I influenced him. But no, I convinced him. I didn't. But you know, the way I dealt with it, I was in charge of the sessions.
Right.
You understand? But I didn't go in dictatorially and say you can't. Never.
But you're a very strong individual. No one can
very strong.
And they were very young boys, and some
very young, and they knew damn well that I knew what the hell I was trying to achieve because I took the time to explain, just like I am with you, and you getting impatient.
I'm not getting impatient. Do you think I'm getting impatient?
No, but hell, you're taking up too much of my time. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
That I ain't gonna write a book for you. I'm giving you some stuff that is unbelievable, but totally believable.
Before meeting Sam, I was told Mr. Phillips would prefer if you didn't ask too much about Elvis. After nearly 40 years, he said all he has to say on that subject. So I had to sneak in questions about the King. Some, as you heard, knocked him off track. But even though Sam said there, you're taking up too much of my time, it was he who extended our 1 hour interview to nearer 3. Sam Phillips also claimed that he gave me the interview simply because I'd promised to tell his story, if you can believe this quote, not in the usual, purely musicological and thus culturally outmoded sense, but more so from a psychological and socio-political perspective. Hey, I'd just gotten a college degree in pop culture and had to justify it some way. But heady and pretentious as my assertion may sound, it paid off even in the sense that I became the only Irish journalist Sam Phillips ever gave an interview to, and I even got invited to his home. My approach also led to quotes like this.
And you know what? The things I loved better than anything in the world was giving people the opportunity to express themselves. That included probably the poorest man I ever recorded. White was Elvis.
Do you believe Sam's greatest or your greatest achievement is that you gave a voice to people who hadn't got a voice, to be like working class people, to underprivileged
Absolutely, and that is exactly what I did. Precisely.
Okay.
Right all the way.
Well, that's the end of the interview because I have to end it with that, because that's what I think you did do.
Thank you.
And I thank you for doing
Sure.
it because it gave me liberation in Ireland. I genuinely thank you.